Welcome to the Desert Challenge track. 10 obstacles in a row and a giant basket of red apples at the finish. Officer Fox spots that apple mountain and his eyes sparkle. Today, he is racing for the tastiest reward. Challenge 1 begins. A sandstone gate with 4 spinning cymbal discs stands tall and blocks the path ahead. He does not rush. He studies the clue pillar, tilts his head, and thinks like a careful detective. A bright idea pops in his mind. Match the symbols in the exact order shown, no guessing today. He turns the first disc to wind, the second to leaf, then sun, keeping his paws steady always. Now the last disc clicks into water, the carvings glow warmly, and the gate hums with magic inside. The arch splits open with a sandy whoosh. In the distance, a wind corridor waits for him next. From above, we see 4 wind vents blasting in rhythm and 3 narrow plank lanes cutting through the canyon. Challenge 2! The first gust slaps his uniform. He plants his boots and steps into the roaring passage. He tries a sprint, stops, listens, and watches the dust puffs. The wind has a pattern he can learn. He counts quietly. 1, 2, calm. 1, 2, blast. He smiles because timing is his superpower today too. Go on the calm beat. He darts forward, presses close to the wall, and dodges the sideways gust. The final vent erupts. He crouches low, shields his hat, and slides past with sand swirling behind him. He pops out laughing in relief. Ahead is a puzzling stone grid, and some tiles look suspiciously soft. Fly cam view, a perfect 5x5 board of blocks, a star start, an arrow exit, and tricky sinking sand. Challenge 3 starts on the star tile. He tests the next block, and it wiggles like jelly underfoot. He spots the dot clue column and copies the dot groups into his notebook with quick, neat little marks. Short, short, longer, then a big leap. He traces the route with one finger and nods confidently. Hop 1, hop 2, hop 3. He lands light as a cat, arms out, tail steady, eyes focused. Now the long jump. A wrong tile nearby sinks with a harmless plop, and he gulps but keeps going. He lands on the arrow tile and cheers softly. In front, a rope bridge sways over a sandy chasm. From the sky, the bridge looks thin and wobbly. 10 planks, 2 side ropes, and a deep swelling sand gap. Challenge 4. He steps onto the first plank, and the whole bridge wiggles. He freezes and breathes slowly. He lifts his baton like a balance bar and tests his stance. Smart Fox. Steady steps win this. He watches the wind, feels the sway, and sets a rhythm. Step, pause, never rushing. A gust hits mid-bridge. He grabs the side rope, lowers his center, and keeps his feet on the planks. A gap appears. He hops cleanly, lands with a tiny squeak of wood, and his tail steadies him. He reaches solid ground and adjusts his hat. Ahead, 3 rolling sandballs race back and forth. Fly cam! 3 friendly beetles push 3 huge sandballs along 3 grooves, leaving smooth tracks across the path. Challenge 5. A sandball thunders past. He jumps to the safe rock and peeks out with wide eyes. He watches the rolling cycles and smiles. He stays behind one ball. The others cannot hit him. A gentle whistle gets the beetle's attention. He points kindly, asking for just a little help. He runs right behind the nearest ball, using it like a moving shield, feet pattering fast on sand. 2 balls cross ahead. He slips into the safe gap at the perfect instant, then pops up with a proud grin. He exits the lanes and spots a stone door with mirrors. This next challenge looks like sunlight magic. Fly cam, 3 mirrors on pedestals, 1 round target on the door, and a bright sunbeam ready to bounce. Challenge 6. He presses the door, nothing moves. He turns, squints at the mirrors, and starts calculating. He draws the light path in the sand with one finger, tracing where the beam should travel. He realizes the far mirror must go first. His face brightens with that clever, half-lidded smile. He rotates mirror 3. The beam jumps to mirror 2, and he jogs over, careful not to block the light. He nudges mirror 1 very slowly until the beam clicks into the round receiver. The door rumbles happily. The door opens. Beyond it, the cactus maze twists and turns like a green puzzle made of walls. Flycam, tall cactus corridors, a compass column in the center, and shifting walls that quietly change the paths. Challenge 7. He enters, chooses left, and the wall slides shut. The maze is trying to trick him. He places a few white pebbles as markers. No matter what moves, his trail will not lie. He listens for the soft scrape of shifting walls and counts the timing, just like the wind corridor. He waits. Then, the wall opens a new gap. He slips through quickly, keeping his uniform neat and calm. He reaches the compass column, checks his pebble trail, and spots the exit corridor glowing with sunlight ahead. He dashes out, and the sand ahead looks darker and wobbly. Quicksand floats. Here we go! Flycam, 6 wooden floats zigzag across a gentle quicksand pool, with 2 anchor posts waiting for a rope. Challenge 8. He tests the edge, then ties his rope to the first anchor. Safety first, always. He measures the rope length, checks the float spacing, and sets his feet like he is about to dance. He loops the rope around his waist for support. Not too tight, just secure. His ears perk with focus. He jumps onto the first float, bends his knees, and steadies himself with the rope like a handrail. Float to float, he pulls and glides, keeping the board centered under his boots. Almost there. He reaches the far anchor, unhooks safely, and smiles. Ahead stands a giant stone scale with 5 stones. Flycam, a balance platform, a lockbox on one side, and 5 stones lined neatly like clues in a mystery. Challenge 9. He tries the biggest stone first. The scale drops hard and the box stays shut. Too much! He arranges the stones by size, comparing them carefully. He is not guessing. He is measuring with his eyes. The icon clue shows medium plus small equals large. He places medium and small together and watches the beam. Almost balanced, he adds the tiniest stone and nudges it closer to the edge. Perfect balance is tiny choices. Click. The stone box opens and a small walkway rises forward like a prize ramp. It claps quietly. He steps ahead and faces the final test. A swirling sand cyclone ring with stepping stones and anchor points. Flycam. Sand spins in a bright ring. 5 stepping stones arc across, and 3 anchors mark the safest line. Challenge 10 begins. He clips his rope to the first anchor and steps into the swirling sand with steady courage. A strong gust pushes him back. He retreats 1 step, tightens the rope, and thinks before moving again. He notices the wind pulse, loud, then quiet. He counts the quiet beats, waiting for his moment to cross. On the quiet beat, he steps to stone 2, then 3, and wraps the rope at the next anchor for safety. Big gap ahead. He swings lightly, lands cleanly, and holds firm when the sand gust tries to wobble him. He bursts out of the cyclone, and there it is, the giant apple basket shining at the end of the path. Flycam swoops to the basket, woven and towering, stuffed with bright red apples that gleam like treasure in sunlight. He runs up fast, then stops himself. Officer Fox does a funny safety inspection because rules come before treats. Tiny desert friends peek out, hungry and shy. His smile softens, and he offers them apples first. Everyone crunches happily together. The mission ends with sharing, smiles, and a warm desert breeze waving goodbye.